Hi, I'm Paul Scott and I'm the Environmental Sustainability Business Manager of Southend YMCA's Business Eco Hub, which is where we are just now. The building that we're in just now is a 100-year-old stable block that has been retrofitted so that from the outside it looks like what it did 100 years ago, but inside it's much more environmentally friendly. We have got all the lights are on a motion sensor so that lights can't be left on. The walls are heavily insulated so that we can cut down on our heating bills. We also have no air conditioning in the building. This was a deliberate decision because we thought it was much better to have a way of having nice through drafts by opening windows and doors, and the way the building's been constructed lends itself perfectly to that, so no need for air conditioning. And we have a zip tap so that we have instant boiling water and instant cold filtered water. This cuts down on the necessity to have a kettle, which when you've got quite a lot of people using the building, the kettle would be filled up, overfilled, boiling all day long. Whereas with the zip tap, you just get exactly the amount of boiling water that you need at any one time. We also have a wormery, which is really good for getting rid of food waste. The worms eat quite a lot of different things, and in no time at all you find that you've got buckets and buckets of compost and lots of liquid fertiliser, which goes back into the garden here, which has been planted out to be environmentally friendly for bees and butterflies. I think it's been fairly easy to adapt to some of these changes. However, some of the people that we work with find it maybe a bit more confusing, especially when it comes to recycling, because if you've been used to years and years of just throwing everything in the bin, having to think about what can I recycle, what can't I recycle, and it's been a very steep learning curve for some people, but I'm there nagging away all the time, telling people to do this, do that, but I think, once it becomes second nature, it's going to make it so much easier for everybody. A lot of people will be reluctant to make changes because they can't see the initial financial benefit, and it's one of these things. It is a long-term project. As an example, in 1950 the world population was something like 2.5 billion. Here we are in 2012, 62 years later, and it is over 7 billion. The world population has almost tripled in just over half a century, so we have to start making some big changes to be able to sustain the planet.